Alright, hi, I'm Anekah. I'm going to be talking a little bit about what continuity at a point is. So what is continuity? Well, according to Google, continuity is the unbroken and consistent existence or operation of something over a period of time. So that means that in a math aspect, that means that in a given graph, every single x value has a coinciding y value. So if we go to x equals 100 million, there will be some sort of y value that coincides with that point. So in the graph y equals x, every single x value has a y value that coincides with that. That's because there is no x value that you can plug into that function that would make the function y equals x not equal. Now, however, if we move to our second function over here, x minus 2 over x minus 2 squared, we found out that, hey, there actually is a value where if you plug in x, there will not be a y value. That's because in this particular function, if you plug in the value x equals 2, you would end up with 0 over 0 squared, or 0 over 0, which is not a value that we can actually compute. That's because 0 over 0 just does not exist. You can't divide anything by 0, and that includes 0 itself. So because of this, we end up with a vertical asymptote at the value of x equals 0. Sorry, x equals 2. Now, if we move on to our third graph, this is actually technically 2 in Desmos because we're using inequalities. We'll see that this looks kind of similar to our vertical asymptote graph, where there's just a straight point where there is no actual x value. But in this case, that isn't because of a vertical asymptote. In this one, it's called a jump. And now a jump is where the left side limit of a function is not equal to the right side limit of a function. So in this particular case, as the function is approaching x equals 0 from the left-hand side, it's approaching -2. However, from the right, it's approaching x equals 0. And I hate to break it to you guys, but -2 and 0 are not equal. So this particular function does not have continuity at the point x equals 0. Now for our fourth equation. So this equation looks continuous, right? It looks almost exactly like our equation from the first example, except it's translated up a unit. But this one actually has a discontinuity at the value x equals -1. And that's because if you plug in -1 into this function, into the function x plus 1 squared over x plus 1, you will once again get the answer of 0 over 0, which, as I explained earlier, is not a value that you can actually have and still have a y value, because 0 over 0 is undefined. So I hope that helps you guys understand a little bit more what continuity is at a point is. This is an extremely important concept no matter what math you're in, and while it seems kind of basic, this is the basis of a lot of math that you guys are going to be working on this year. So thanks, hope to make some more videos for you guys later in the year. Anekah out.